the ordinary and the extraordinary at the same time. That is Jesus. The ordinary and extraordinary at the same time, in the same person. That causes confusion. The son of a carpenter and the God of the universe, the same person. Difficult to understand. Son of a carpenter and God of this vast universe, the same person. He chose an address in Nazareth, in a little village. And He is the one who fills the whole universe. How to understand this? He can come as thunder, lightning, hurricane, and at the same time, He could be a whisper in your conscience. Difficult to understand. Mighty God, deep within you, a whisper in your conscience. The mighty God in a tiny piece of bread. And He is the one who keeps this whole universe in His hands. He hides in that white small piece of bread. And you and me are privileged to hold Him in our little hands and receive Him. How does that make sense? The danger is we lose the sense of wonder. Because God has become so ordinary, part of our human life, our daily life, every moment in everything we do, that we lose all sense of wonder. You and me, when we have the communion in the hand, do we realize this is the God of the universe who chose to be so humble as to be deep within our souls. Never lose the sense of wonder, because we, by human nature, tend to go by human categories. Our senses are wonderful, to hear, to see, and to touch. Those things are wonderful. But they can mislead us too. In what way? We tend to make assumptions. We tend to make categories depending on what we think in our little brains. How quick we are to make judgments about anything and everyone. Whether it is our own life or somebody or something, about governments, about the world, about the whole universe, we can have all sorts of judgments. Because this little brain, you think you understand everything because you have a little brain. That is human nature. Everything is, in fact, ordinary and extraordinary. Everything is so ordinary and extraordinary. To our eyes, everything is ordinary. The usual stuff. These days, the sunshine. For 1 month, almost 1 month, non-stop sunshine. Suppose you have it every day, you will get fed up. Suppose you don't have it for the whole year, and one day, oh, lovely, beautiful weather, you're excited. The wonder has come back. Think again. That big sun up there and the tiny blade of grass. Both are extraordinary. Both are extraordinary. That sun billions and billions of miles away, beyond human comprehension. Billions of miles. Billions of miles away, that sun, the blazing sun, and the power, and the light, and the whole earth, everything depends on that sun. You and me and that tiny blade of grass. Never lose the sense of wonder. Never fail to appreciate everything you enjoy, the small things to the big things. Small things that you can hear. Small things I can speak. Small things your brain is analyzing what you hear. The ordinary and the extraordinary. The words of G.K Chesterton. Keep on looking at the things familiar until they look unfamiliar. Keep on looking, keep on thinking, keep on looking. The things familiar until they become unfamiliar. That applies to the Holy Mass and to the Holy Eucharist we receive in every Mass.